Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Orrin Clay O.C. Brewer, age 80, of Dodge City. The Dodge City community will be at 2 p.m. on Friday at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. Burial in the Bethlehem Cemetery in Glory Hill. Moss Service is directing. Mr. Brewer passed away on Sunday at his residence. Visitation will be 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Friday. Funeral services for Annie Lucille Morgan, age 94, of Crane Hill, will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow at Trinity Pentecostal Church. Burial in Garden City Cemetery. The body will lie in state from 10 to 1 a.m. at the church, or that should be 1 p.m. Hansville Funeral Home directing. Ms. Morgan passed away yesterday at Hansville Nursing and Rehab. Visitation will be from 5:30 until 9 p.m. tonight at the funeral home. Funeral services for Terrell Kenneth Boyd, age 77, of Hansville, will be at 2 p.m. today at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. James Fields officiating. Burial in Center Hill Cemetery. Hansville Funeral Home directing. Mr. Boyd passed away Saturday at his residence. Visitation will be 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. today. And those are our obituaries, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2, broadcasting live at channel2coleman.com, or anytime you go to that website, you can see any of our programs as we archive all the shows on that website. Boy, are you ready for an early Santa run tonight?
Well, I hope Santa doesn't have to run in this kind of weather, let me tell you, because it's supposed to be kind of sleeting and a little snowy, maybe.
May have accumulation by tomorrow.
Wow, at least, a fourth of an inch or something.
Yeah, maybe so. Let's start with our weather forecast for today, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. We start with the Weather Almanac for the 26th of November in Cullman, Alabama. The average high is now 59. The average low is 39. The record high on the state, 78 in 1965. The record low is 16 in 1950. Sunset this afternoon, 5 minutes after 5, and sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:33. There's the current conditions. It is now 40 degrees in Cullman. Winds out of the south, just barely 1 mile an hour. Relative humidity 99%. We've already received 1 3/4 of an inch of rain in the past 24 hours. The barometer is falling rapidly at 29.98. There's the satellite picture, and you can see this mess headed to the East Coast. And you know, Jacqueline, all the news on the major networks would be about the horrible snowstorm in New York.
Right.
It's always the worst ever in New York City. But you can see what's coming through our part of the country. Here's our forecast for today. Cloudy and windy, 100% chance of rain today with a high of 44. For tonight, cloudy, windy, rain possibly mixed with snow before midnight. Then an 80% chance of snow after midnight. Temperatures dropping to 28 by tomorrow morning. Less than an inch of snow is expected. So I don't know if at 28 will that still melt or not, because the pavement will still be warm. But well, I guess we'll find out this time tomorrow morning. For tomorrow, sunny and windy, a high of 33. Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, sunny, warming up to 41. Friday, 51. Saturday, 54. Sunday, 55. Monday, 58. A very slow warming trend as we get back toward normal about a week from now. So, interesting weather.
Yeah.
Nothing severe.
No.
But anytime we get a little snow, especially any accumulation, it upsets things.
Well, I did go to Walmart yesterday in the evening, and of course the shelves were bare.
Were they really?
Oh yeah, they were bare. I really did need bread.
Uh-huh.
The bread shelves were full, but everything else, yeah, you could tell it had really been picked
Well, let's
over.
talk about the basics. How about turkeys?
You know, I didn't buy turkeys.
Forget the bread and the
Yeah, I
milk.
know.
Let's get to the good stuff here.
I saw somebody pick up a turkey, so I guess they still had some,
Yeah.
available and everything. But I wasn't in the turkey mode right at that point, so I didn't really check that out. But yes, but everybody, I think a lot of people went over the weekend to get ready for Thanksgiving.
Sure.
And so, and they just haven't been able to restock the shelves or something. But yeah.
Okay,
it
now
was-
the next best thing on my list, eggnog.
Didn't look for that either. Sorry.
Well, they can take the milk. This is eggnog season.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what I did buy though. I like a lot of cream and sugar in my coffee. I just add the coffee and
You
make
put
it warm.
coffee in your cream
yeah,
and sugar?
I do. And there is a new flavor, an eggnog latte flavoring creamer that I bought, and I'm gonna try that out. So, see, I'm gonna have a little eggnog this
That
this
sounds
month.
like ruining two good products.
No, I think it'll be a warm eggnog. See. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. We'll see.
Okay. Let's see, who's our Facebook friend of the day for today?
Our friend is Carl Dean Weaver, and thanks for being our friend, Carl. He likes Fox News and the Coleman Times. That's sort of a contradiction, isn't it? But anyway. Oh, well, oops. He will receive a large barbecue sandwich. Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue is right there in the Berlin area. He just needs to come by here and pick up a gift certificate so he can go get his barbecue sandwich. And that's a good, solid thing that he can eat. So
Everybody's in agreement on that.
Yeah.
Okay, who's our guest for today?
Well, Pastor, I'm gonna upgrade you a little bit there. Pastor,
Reverend Doctor.
Yes, Reverend Doctor John Richter is here today from St. John's Church, and he's talking to us about their first annual Christmas festival that they're going to be taking place. It is the first one, right?
Yes.
Yes, thought so. Okay, so we're going to learn all the details about that.
And George is here with news and commentary coming up next.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fit.
That's why I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelry.
Putting on the Ritz.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Time for news and commentary on this a Tuesday morning. Looking at the morning news, the folks at Good Hope celebrating. They're getting a new retail outlet. Actually, it's what they call a travel center. A travel center. We didn't have those growing up, did we, Ted? I mean, all you had was, I remember you used to be able to write off to Shell Oil Company. They'd send you back a map with a highlighted route for you to follow, right? But they're going to have a travel center. They're going to build Wilco Hess Travel Center. I don't think I've ever stopped at one of those, but it will employ about 200 people, 200 jobs. that'll be good. They're doing a groundbreaking there. I think that it's about the closest you could get to a travel center back in the 50s, were those stops along 278 and other state highways and federal highways that you could used to be able to, like a picnic spot, right? When's the last time you saw one of those, right? You know, you can see them sort of growing up now. Everyone's afraid for your life if you ever stop at one of those things, depending on what part of the country you live in. But good for those folks at Good Hope. And isn't it amazing? Of course, the news is dominating the weather right now. Or rather, the weather's dominating the news right now. Something's dominating. I'm not sure what. Nonetheless, the one thing that is kind of interesting is that isn't it amazing how folks who have all this grant money and who are institutions of higher learning will give you something you already knew, talking about the number of millions of deer hits that have taken place over the past 12 months. 1.2 million deer collisions in America across the country. State Farm Insurance telling us that they call these places where they hit the car and the trucks and all that transitional areas, where urban areas grade into rural areas. There likely isn't as much hunting so close to population centers, which can cause populations to concentrate there. Well, of course the deer's going to go where he's not going to get shot. So, and why is it that now, I mean, I still think it'd be a good idea, you know, I mean, a little bit of training and such, that you would have people in a place where they cause problems, you know, wait for them. They're going to show up. It's mating season, and I'm not sure, they're probably out looking, and that means there are going to be more deer hits between now and February than there normally are this time of year, or, you know, during the other part of the year. So heads up, they're out cruising, and so will you be, and don't hit one if you can avoid it. And the price of gas all of a sudden shot up a couple of, 5-7 cents, and now it's up another couple of cents this morning, I noticed, coming into town. It'll go up like that, but it'll go slowly down, won't it? It's amazing how that goes. And the BP station across from Cracker Barrel on 157 is what now? It's a Marathon. Word is, and I don't know, I haven't confirmed this, that British Petroleum is going to pull out of the Southeast. I wonder why. After paying out how many millions of dollars? Of course, we know that they make millions of dollars, those big oil companies do. And why aren't we just developing our own oil sources? And there are plenty of them right now. And why are we even worried about Iran? You know, in terms of, I think Dennis was telling me that Rush Limbaugh had, basically, if you're not familiar with this, you know, been trying to get Iran to stop doing the nuclear rush kind of thing, trying to get their own nuclear weapons. So finally, I guess this administration has caved in and basically told them, well, as Rush put it, if you like your nuclear weapons, Iran, you can keep them, you know, basically is what he said. And so I guess that's what it's going to amount to. Nonetheless, BP pulling out of the Southeast is what we're hearing. Again, we'll have to confirm that. And believe it or not, but, you know, they talk about alternative energy. And what is that? What is alternative sources? Windmills? A Charlotte-based North Carolina company has pled guilty to killing 14 eagles and 149 other birds at its top-of-the-world Campbell Hill wind farms outside Casper, Wyoming. You know, those things, they look neat, and they're kind of interesting to drive by. But the point is, they kill a lot of birds, you know. Of course, the media is looking the other way, are they not, you know, when it comes to that issue? But it is an issue if you're an environmentalist and you want to go clean. The problem with the most credible and the most economical power source is that you also have to stay away from it in terms of nuclear energy. It's those nuclear sites, you know. They can generate a lot of power and another havoc too if you don't watch out. So there's not really an easy answer for that. And finally, it was a great weekend in Gadsden for one individual. He'd been out partying and apparently having a great time talking about how he was headed to the pistol range, going to do a little bit of pistol practice. So he's spinning his 45 around, shoots himself in the stomach. And he's had a few too many spirits. And he feels the bullet on the back, trying to get out. So he takes his knife and cuts it out. Now there is a heavy partier, I'll tell you. It took friends to try to several times to convince him to please go to the hospital. Can you believe that? Strange. Stay tuned. More Today on 2 after this.
This is corporate headquarters. As you can see, I have a unique business. How do I compete with the big boys? Got this fancy business address, a marketing department, distribution center, got a great team, even a cafeteria.
That's mine.
From packing and shipping to printing and mailbox services, come into the UPS store for everything a small business needs.
I love logistics.
Watches, rings, and those beautiful diamonds. You know where. Coleman's Jewelry Store since 1962, with selection and quality beyond compare.
Shop Ed White Jewelers for the good stuff.
Ed White Jewelers, Highway 31 North in Coleman.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Welcome back to Today on 2. Let's see what we have to give away for prizes for today. We have the bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard. And we also have, actually have a change. The Busy Bee is going to now give away the cheeseburger combo.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good prize.
Cheeseburger, side, and a drink. Cheeseburger combo is the prize from the Busy Bee Cafe.
Very good.
Those are the prizes. Let's look at our ads. We'll ask you a question, of course, about one of our ads. And who do we start with today? Highway 278 Pickers, the Antique Mall and Market on Highway 278. They have 200 new booths coming in addition to what they already have. They have fashion, jewelry, artifacts, and more.
And the Busy Bee Cafe is now featuring German meals. Their dinner hours are Friday and Saturday from 2 until 9. It is backed by popular demand, and German meals are there as a permanent fixture on their menu.
Ed White Jewelers, a Christmas tradition for 51 years. Experience the holidays with a gift they'll remember and cherish from Ed White Jewelers.
Earl's Body Shop has been voted Best Towing Service. David, Diane, and the employees want to thank you for this great honor. They do large and small towing and local or long distance, and of course it is a body shop.
Be Fit, a fitness facility in downtown Coleman on 1st Avenue Southeast, right next to Renard's Gallery. It's a month-to-month, no long-term contract required, and the membership includes a certified personal trainer.
Yates Chance Christian Bookstore is counting down the days till Christmas. They have store-wide selection of holiday gifts for every budget. Count on Yates Chance for the holidays that keep Christ in Christmas, located right there in the South Coleman Shopping Center.
Tires for Less, more than just tires. They do oil changes, replace shocks and brakes, do minor engine repair. Tires for Less on Highway 31 North.
And Mr. Hicks Menswear is the Reader's Choice Award winner for men's clothing. He has the business men's regular sizes, but he also has the big and tall sizes for those hard-to-fit guys. Mr. Hicks Menswear, located on Compass Way.
A new line of jewelry is available at Doug Doggett Jewelers called La Fawn. That's why you shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers. Visit their new website, doggettjewelers.com.
And the $5 lunch is now available at Dairy Queen. It does include dessert, and if you want to upgrade to a small blizzard, you can do that for an extra $1. They're available from 11 to 4, and that's at Dairy Queen.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue now offering the Family Barbecue Pack. If you're looking for barbecue for Thanksgiving or the holidays, the Family Barbecue Pack is available at Mad Dog Mike's Barbecue.
And Cotton State Barns of Coleman is right there on Highway 278, just past I-65, where they have carports available, place sets, utility trailers, storage, buildings. No credit check, you're approved at Cotton State Barns.
There we go with some of our merchant ads. Question for today is about Hanceville Guns and Ammo. Where's the store located in Hanceville? I don't think I've asked that question before. So we'll make sure everybody knows where is the store located in Hanceville. 256-734-7399 is our phone number. And you can win the cheeseburger combo from the Busy Bee Cafe and the bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard. So go ahead and call in with your answer while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, I'm Eddie Bedard. I'd like to talk to you today about purchasing a new or used car. What I'd suggest, if you're interested in looking at one, kind of come in and see your local banker, talk to them. Most banks require a down payment. It depends on the terms, new or used cars, but your local banker can fill you in, take you through the steps that you need. They'd be glad to work with you on it and try to keep everything local if you can. This has been Money Matters, brought to you today by Premier Bank of the South.
256-734-7399 is our telephone number. Tell us where Hanceville Guns and Ammo store is located in Hanceville, and we'll see if we can give away our prizes for today. Hello, who's calling?
This is Jane from Coleman.
From where are you calling?
From Coleman.
From Coleman, okay. Where's the store located?
Right next door to the Hanceville City Hall.
Yeah, well, across the street from City Hall in Hanceville. Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Hanceville Guns and Ammo. Let's look at that ad and the rest of our merchant ads. The UPS store has all your Christmas shipping needs. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 2 on Saturday, located in the South Coleman Shopping Center, the UPS store.
Auto Tech Repair and Service available right there in the Vinemont area. Major engine repairs can be done, transmission, brake, foreign and domestic autos are available, or at least they can check all those.
Mullins Body Shop, you can count on them each and every day as you have done for over 50 years. Mullins Body Shop.
And AmeriGas is now known as Coast Gas. Has a different name, but the same people work there. They have a fall tank set special, 24-hour on-call service, 24/7 answering service, competitive pricing, and full service inside and out.
Brown & Company Beverages, featuring the taste of fall, seasonal beers, and winter flavors are now available also at Brown & Company Beverages.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. They have licensed inflatables, slides, water slides, obstacle courses, toddler interactive activities, and bounce and slide. Jolly Time Rentals.
Deb's Bookstore, your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers welcome. Gift certificates available for Christmas shoppers at Deb's Bookstore.
And Night Free Insurance. Visit them on the web, night-freeinsurance.com, but go by and see them in person on the First Avenue. That's one of the top 10 growth agencies in the state of Alabama for auto owners.
Stereo Center, your Radio Shack store, can customize your sound. They have car stereos, they have TV bar stereos, home sound systems, located in the Coleman Shopping Center.
And Grand Point Pharmacy, think outside the box for the season. Gift shop open, ginger snap jewelry available, distinctive coffee flavors, case knives engraved, and jelly bead rugs are available at Grand Point Pharmacy.
The Wellness and Aquatic Center reminds you that day passes are available. You don't need a membership, although you save money if you go that way. But day passes are available at the Wellness and Aquatic Center.
Baldwin Counseling Center, Dr. Howard Rogers, of course, is the man you need to talk to if you're having problems, you want to need some privacy, you have maybe weight loss issues or individual and family counseling. Give him a call.
There's Hanceville Guns and Ammo. Paul is locked and loaded against high prices, 15% above wholesale. The cash price on guns today at Hanceville Guns and Ammo. And there we go with our merchant ads for today. Now it's time to check our birthdays, people celebrating on the 26th of November. Well, I know we have birthdays. There we go.
We have quite a few. Look at that. Grace Gilly, along with our very own Miss Paige Harbison, Nancy Bryant, Stephen Skinner, Daniel Moss, and Randy Hinkle. All their names will be put into the drawing on Friday, where they have that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
We are going to talk about a Christmas festival at St. John's Church, and Reverend John Richter is here to tell us about that right after this.
In the nation, we worry about fire-breathing monsters, and we worry about spinach. At Nationwide Insurance, we take care of the big things like protecting you, so you only have to worry about the little stuff. We put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that doesn't sweat it.
Nationwide is on your side.
Watches, rings, and those beautiful diamonds. You know where. Coleman's Jewelry Store since 1962, with selection and quality beyond compare.
Shop Ed White Jewelers for the good stuff.
Ed White Jewelers, Highway 31 North in Coleman.
Now, what is the worst?
Last minute Christmas shopping.
Right.
This year,
We start right after Halloween.
we still have months.
We are in good shape.
Lots of time.
Lots of time.
Is that a Christmas tree?
I think so.
In a rush? Come to the UPS store and we'll pack and ship all your gifts.
I love logistics!
That's why I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers.
That's why I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers.
And that's why I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers too. Ho, 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 ho.
We are going to talk about a new event to celebrate Christmas, a Christmas festival and market at St. John's Church. Reverend John Richter is here to give us details. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Dennis.
What's the deal? Christmas festival, tell us about it.
Christmas Festival and Market. Idea we had at St. John's, going in now conjunction with Christ Lutheran Church, but it was really born about a year ago. We, well, a long time even before that. I've wanted to go to the Christmas markets in Germany for a long time and wondered, well, how can we make that happen in Coleman, and just had that in the back burner in my mind. It's a very important part, big part of their Christmas celebrations in Europe. And then coming out of our fall festival last year, everybody does a fall festival. All the churches, all the community groups have a fall festival. I walked out and thought we could do the same thing at Christmas. And so I went to Giselle Warren, director of Little Lamb School, and Karen Hassel, our office administrator, and I said, what do you think about this at Christmas? They jumped on the idea, and so we just started running with it. And so think fall festival, but think bigger in a sense. Now this has gotten maybe a little bigger than we thought it might. And Christmas celebration. So instead of decorated for fall, we're going to have decorations for Christmas, but we're going to have games for kids, all kinds of games, all kinds of things for them to play in. Family, we're going to have entertainment. We're going to have several groups coming for entertainment, and also an actual market. So we thought, well, we'll be try to get 10, 15 vendors to come set up. We wound up with almost 40 vendors set up. So it's gotten rather large. And so as a part of that as well, a live nativity scene that Christ Lutheran will be putting together for us. So we're excited about that. So that's kind of where it started, though. So it's just started this little idea I had, and all of a sudden now it's this. It's this really big event. But we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of time. Yes, that's a great word. It's going to be a good time.
And when is it going to take place?
It's going to be Saturday, December 14th. Better check my date there.
Yeah.
So early morning for me. So right. December 14th from 1 to 6.
Okay. And do you have to have a ticket to go or anything like that?
Free admission. Something we wanted to do for the community, to get community involved as much as they would like. So free admission, everything. But everything will be free. Obviously, if you want anything from the vendors, you have to pay, as you could expect.
Is this indoors or outdoors?
This is outdoor. It's actually going to be on 5th Street between southeast between 2nd and 3rd Avenue. So between Christ Lutheran and St. John's, right there in the street in our parking lot on the north side of St. John's is where the event will take place. Again, with the entertainment, the vendors, and all of the games for kids. We're calling that Candy Cane Lane, which was Giselle's idea, which is a great idea. So we decorated for that Candy Cane Lane with think trunk or treat, but for Christmas, and then with the games and the rides and things like that for kids.
Oh, now,
and so we'll be rain or shine.
Okay, I was
all
gonna
right,
ask,
because we're looking at the weather here today and thinking, all right, we have that, we got problems. But we are going to move indoors if at our facility if we need to. So rain or shine.
But hopefully we'll go pray for really good weather that day.
And snow would be fine too.
Well, that would be
snow would be
fun.
some magical.
That really would be nice. Well, it sounds like a great idea. Like you said, everybody does sort of the different things for fall and everything, but it's kind of going into it. So the different vendors, are they going to be arts and craft type things? Are they local merchants?
Yeah, all of the above. We've got anything from food vendors, German, a woman who's going to be bringing German baked goods, to pallet works, to people who really work the circuits for these kind of events, so coming in as well locally. So craft work, pottery work, so you have the artistic things of that nature, clothes. I mean, everything that you find at a arts and crafts type festival, we're certainly with the list we've got will be there. Food vendors as well. So right, and make sure I don't leave anybody out who has signed up at this point, just so we don't get in trouble. But we'll have the earth and stone wood-fired pizza is going to be there. Rodney G's is going to be there. Free Interstate, Free State Concessions is going to be there. Frostings is going to be there, and Trent's Barbecue and Deli are going to be there. So we got a lot of food as well, and so just invite people to come out and participate and have a good time with us.
Very good. We are talking about it on Community Billboard. We'll remind everybody, but it's at St. John's Church on the 14th of December. I can't talk today.
December works better for us.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Now it's time for our Community Billboards, brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. And there it is, the Christmas Festival in Margaret that's going to be held at St. John's Lutheran Church. And of course, on Saturday, December the 14th from 1 until 6 p.m. I really need to go home today. They're going to have a candy cane lane, kids carnival area, all kinds of fun activities. Okay, what else is there? And that's it for right now, but if you want to, you can send us an email at channel2coleman@gmail.com, phone 256-734-7399, fax 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
Our weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Pay attention to the weather. It's going to get increasingly colder with more precipitation. 100% chance of rain today. High of 44. For tonight, where we'll have interesting weather. Rain mixed with snow before midnight, then changing to snow after midnight. Temperature dropping to 28 by tomorrow morning. Maybe a little bit of snow accumulation by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, sunny and windy, will high around 33. And weather permitting, who's coming to see us tomorrow?
Dr. Howard Rogers will be here tomorrow.
He drives a big old pickup truck.
Maybe he can make it. Maybe we can make it.
Well, that's true. Thank you for watching today on 2.
Hope you have a great day.